I feel we kind of have to before we go into this.
We do
Okay, hold
have
on. I'm just gonna. Right, well that'll let me know where to cut it off when I do the edits. Before the VOD goes live, that lets me know where to chop it off. But it's Sunday. You know what that means. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where in the world you're watching this from. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Cocron Podcast. I am Adam AJ Jericho, joined along, of course, by my co-host Miss Meg Winter.
Hello.
And we are here today with Digimon Ghost Game episode 47. And I'm scared.
Yeah, it's getting scary.
Yeah, like, I've seen a few people today on Twitter be like, okay, nothing happened. I'm done. I'll watch when something actually does happen.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of at a stage where I'm like, I feel like we're too far into it to sort of drop it now. You know, like we're 47 episodes in, nearly 50.
Yeah.
May as well finish it off.
Yeah.
Like
I said. Well, like I never said.
Yeah, exactly.
We never had any problem.
What are you talking about? We've just gone live now.
The show feels like it's only on like episode 30 rather than close to 50.
Yeah.
But again, I have hope, which is probably
misplaced.
Misplaced.
I'm enjoying the episodes in a bubble. And I feel like every week we sort of say, we're judging the episodes as they are shown to us. We're not, generally, sometimes we kind of have to because, but
something pays off.
If something pays off or something else is referenced, like we can't, so we're sort of grading the episodes as they're presented to us. I'm kind of like, I'm finding myself less forgiving because I feel like we should be doing more story-wise now. Like, as much as I appreciate that this show is just Scooby-Doo with Digimon, the show needs to pick a lane. It can't keep trying to be both a Digimon show and a Scooby-Doo show. So it either has no story and it's just Monster of the Week shenanigans, or we're close to episode 50, please go to the digital world.
Yeah,
And this show could end up with 80 episodes. We could still be doing this in another, 33 weeks. But
I'm okay with where it is now. Like, we're getting, like, last week's episode was awful.
Oh, last week, and that's kind of another thing.
Like, yeah, we judged it a bit more harshly on the underlying tones of it.
Content warning, literal child grooming by an adult.
Yes. Yeah, the polite way of putting it. But, I mean, I'm not saying we'd be more accepting of that if the episode was better, but that really brought it extra down.
Yeah, which is... Yeah, because it worked against the episode in a number of ways. Like, I thought last week's episode was really good for the opening 10 minutes. You know, but then when it turned out that Oleamon just picked Nomura at random, and this wasn't you were being a jerk and spying on the girl, so I'm going to bully you and sort of give you comeuppance.
Yeah, it was when she told him to shave and be smooth, I was...
and she was sitting on a bed
and making him strip off, and that's where I kind of went, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, like the show tried to go, you know, she was going to cook him, and she was making him not bathe for weeks on end, because smelly food is tasty food.
Yeah.
But, no, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, you could have, like, she could have, like, it just... put him up on whatever she was cooking him on, and he could just be in his underwear, and there was no need to strip him and shave him.
No.
Or make that weird motion she made where it looked like she was, yeah.
Yeah.
So that really brought it down. But I don't want it... I don't want to give up on this show because I've enjoyed a lot of it.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, there could be a lot left. So while we're saying, oh, it needs to hurry up and get the story, we could get like 5 more weeks of nothing and then all of the story.
Yeah, which leaves me going, well, why did we not just cut out the 5 weeks of nothing?
Because they want us to keep watching. They want all the ratings. Although that seems to be going against them right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to judge it that way.
Like, I don't want to. I don't want
the whole story.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right?
The whole series.
No, I get that,
Yeah.
and again, I'm not going to say that the series is like a B plus or a C minus or anything like that until we have all 60 odd episodes. I'm really starting to think this is going to be a 60 plus episode show, considering we're 3 away from 50.
Yeah.
And we still have a whole new Digivice and a bunch of new evolutions, and Gulus has to evolve, and all the stuff we've talked about in recent weeks.
It really makes me wonder if there's going to be a season 2.
And that was my theory.
Yeah.
That they might just go. All of these changes might lead up to Ghost Game Season 2. It might be a case where Season 1 is all the stuff we're seeing now, and then they go to the digital world, and then the next series of Digimon is just Ghost Game Season 2, and it's all digital world shenanigans. And at that point, I'm just like, oh, were they just stalling for time for 40 weeks?
Maybe, but we're not going to know.
No.
Until it happens.
You know, no, and like, we're going to be watching Appmon starting on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Appmon is going to do this.
Yeah.
Right, but Appmon does it the other way. Right, Appmon will do your character introduction episodes and the bit of world building in the background, Leviathan, Elcor, all that stuff. It'll do all that stuff in the background. And then it'll be building up plot, and then it'll do 5 episodes of filler. And then at the very end of the 5th episode of filler, something plot related will happen. And then it'll do a thing, and then in the final final 15 episodes, 5 of those are filler. Like, it does a filler arc at the ending. And so it's going the opposite way, where you can sort of go, okay, we can chop that out, and these are the important episodes. Ghost Game, I don't want to be having this conversation in 10 weeks' time.
Yeah.
I've hit that point. And now I've seen 1 or 2 people on Twitter today be like, okay, just tell me when something happens and I'll check in then. But I've also seen a couple of things where maybe something has been blown out of proportion and we might actually have plot either at the end of the episode or coming.
Right.
So again, it's hard to judge in a bubble, but last week's episode has left such a bad taste in my mouth that I'm kind of now just like, oh, get on with it.
Yeah, but we know from our ratings that once it hits a bottom, it goes back up top.
Okay.
So there is a pattern there.
Yeah, like I have the thing here. Like, we hit 5 out of 5 in a row, and then 3, and then again our lowest ratings. Since Siren Mon.
Yeah, so I would say this one will probably end up being a 3.
Yeah,
judging by the pattern, and then
I am going to leave my biases at the door, though.
Yeah,
because this is a Wormmon evolution, and we don't get those. So as much as I want to give it bonus points just for featuring a Wormmon evolution, I'm not going to.
Wormmon is judging you from the wardrobe.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry, buddy, but I gotta be fair. I gotta try and be fair about this.
Shaking his little hand fist things at you.
Yeah.
Did you post in the Discord?
I did not.
Ah.
I posted on Twitter.
Oh, no, you did.
Well, I did those at like last.
Oh, that's from last.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on, I'll put one in the announcement thread just to say we're live.
Just at everybody.
Yeah.
Be annoying.
Oh yeah.
Because last week when we were early, everyone came in late. Well, not late. They were on time for our normal schedule.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, why are you so early?" So. But we're not having this conversation a third time there.
No, 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 no.
They can skip back.
Yeah. Maybe just skip the first 10 minutes of the opening and then go from there, though.
Find the second opening and go from there.
Yeah, find the second opening and go from there. But I don't think we have an awful lot of news this week. Booster 12 got announced, and it's going to be coming out the tail end of November, and it's going to be featuring it's going to be based around Cross Wars Season 3. So boosters 10 and 11 have been Cross Wars Season 1 and Season 2. This is going to be based around Season 3 and the Legendary Cross War, and a lot of the Tamer cards are going to be reenacting scenes from the anime. So you'll yeah, it's the whole press release has been interesting. I popped it up in the Discord there. So what they're saying is so it's going to be called Across Time, which makes sense because Cross Wars Season 3 was the young hunters who leapt through time. They didn't do a whole lot of leaping through time. That bit is misleading.
Did they at least do it once?
No.
No.
They did no. It's not like
Why is it?
It's not no, because it's not like they go right. My idea for this series, because this series, the Cross Wars Season 3 culminates with all of the heroes from past shows coming together to fight a big thing, right?
Oh,
it's Digimon in the Multiverse of Madness, basically.
So that one episode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically a two-parter, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But the way I'd have written the show was that the tamers from that series are going through time and the different dimensions for, okay, this is Adventure 99. We're going to help out with something here. This is the Frontier universe. We're going to do something here. And then eventually that swells and everyone comes together for a big thing at the end. That's not what happens.
Right.
You know the Aor field in Atmon?
Yeah.
And the quasi digital world thing that they have in Ghost Game? There's a version of that in this show in Cross Wars Season 3 called Digiquartz. And all of the action happens within Digiquartz. It's functionally the same as an Aor field or the pseudo-digital worlds.
Right.
And that's the through time bit, because the quartz is happening outside of regular time.
Right.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
So the text of the poster that came out teases that the connection to this also happening in Cross Wars with a new Cross Wars Begins, and also showing off various anime hero Digimon using pre-existing art. Point 1 on the poster focuses on how the set will have appearances from any number of popular anime Digimon, along with new tamer cards to support them. Not a surprise, but the main new thing here would be Tagiru, so the protagonist from Cross Wars Season 3.
Okay.
Who takes over from Taiki, the protagonist of Cross Wars Season 1 and 2.
Okay.
He the fun part is, like, not fun, but like Tagiru is, I've said before, he's like Daisuke on steroids. Like, just think of how annoying Daisuke is and dial that up to 11.
Oh.
And his goggles even start off, you know how in episode 1 of Season 2, Daisuke had those like square goggles because he wanted to mimic Tai.
Yeah.
Right. He has those.
Okay.
He has his own square goggles to mimic Taiki.
Yeah.
And then literally inherits Taiki's goggles at the end of the show when he becomes the true protagonist. It's like people say hero in this show has protagonist bias. I can't wait till we get to Cross Wars Season 3. I really can't. That's when you'll really see protagonist bias. But anyway, so the text for point 2 also seems to say we'll see well-known scenes from the anime redone in card form for the set. The tease of classic Taichi here is also notable, as Taichi 99 has only shown up in his Tri and Kizuna designs in the card game so far, with the younger Taichi cards being the version from 2020.
Okay.
It also mentions there's a heavy focus on this set, allowing for a wide variety of deck creation. So the imagery here, like, it has them all doing their evolution poses and things. So, So I guess the tamer cards or the full arts, they might do a thing where like all the full arts line up and you've got
Oh,
all the
yeah.
heroes doing their stuff together. And
That'd be cool.
yeah, I think that'd be neat. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm really looking forward to this set. As much as I don't like Tagiru as a character, his partner is adorable, and yeah, his partner is Gumdramon, and Gumdramon is just he's like purple Vmon basically, and he's got a hammer for a tail.
Ah, yes.
He's adorable, and then his evolved form Arrestor Dramon is actually pretty damn good as well. But we were able to get him in next order.
Oh yeah.
So we did have him in next order, but that is not a real screenshot. But yeah, they are basically the same Digimon. Him and Vmon are basically the same, but
he's just his shiny version.
Yeah. That's it. Gumdramon, his regional variant. Yeah. Yeah, in Pokemon terms, he's just the regional variant. Juggernaut, yes, I love him too. Yeah, Gumdramon's amazing. Like, Gumdramon, like, Cross Wars Season 3 isn't my favorite, even with the legendary Cross War element to it. Because it was really at a time, like, I think Sentai was doing their Legend War as well. So, during Go-Sager, like they did a thing, I think it was Go-Sager or Go-Kaiger. Those two shows are so inextricably linked, I mixed them up. But they had a Legend War where like I think it was like 30 years worth of Power Rangers or Super Sentai all came together and had this big war, and this was the Digimon equivalent. Much less characters to work with.
Yeah.
But then again, anyone who wasn't a main character just got like a silhouette thing in the background. You got to see like Joe in Tokyo, and it's literally just his silhouette going, where has everybody gone? I mean, Gomamon coming up to him, because Gomamon is the voice of Takuya from season 4, so he's playing double duty in that. So he comes up to him and goes, Joe, I think they're in Paris, him and Joe and Gomamon. He's like, where did everybody go? And Gomamon comes up and goes, Joe, everyone went to Tokyo already. What are you doing? Oh no, what am I gonna do? So it's a nice moment, but it does not save just how dire Cross Wars Season 3 really is. Like, it is a show where like Cross Wars finished off very nicely at the end of season 2, and it was like, oh crap, we have like 25 weeks to kill before Dragon Ball comes back.
Oh, it's the one where they forced them to make another season even though it was all tied up.
Oh yeah, yeah,
that one, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
They were just like, do something, put Digimon in there for 20 weeks. But we finished it. Do something.
I always mix up if that was Cross Wars or Frontier.
Oh yeah, no, that's Cross Wars. Yeah, Frontier Frontier was what it was. We'll get there. But yeah, so like I'm excited to get Gumdramon and Arrestor Dramon in the game. Seeing like these new arts for like the Tamers all doing their evolution stuff will be really nice. Classic Taichi. The text here seems to say Taichi and Agumon and Takato and Guilmon. So it might be a case where we're seeing the first Tamer plus Digimon cards as well. So because normally at the moment, obviously you play with the Digimon, but Tamers are their own individual card. We don't have a card that's functionally both. So this might be hinting towards something like that, which will be an interesting new mechanic to bring in.
Hey Andreas.
Hey Andreas.
Just arrived. Did you already watch the episode? Not yet.
No. Oh, we've been talking about Booster 12. I'll just pop the poster up on stream just so people know what I'm referencing here. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just get rid of Witchmon there for a sec. So we have the poster that sort of came out for Booster 12. We have Shine Greymon, we have Dukemon, we have War Greymon, Shoutmon, Double Cross, Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode, and Susanumon. And then of course there's point 1, so Digimon crossover, Digimon card game it says. Sorry, the text is just very small. So we can see Tagiru, Taiki, Takuya, Masaru, and Daisuke, and they're all doing their different evolution poses. And then we have classic Taichi here and Takato with the gold version, I think, of his Digivice.
They really like their tough name.
Oh yeah, except for Hiro and even Haru.
Hiro, Haru, and Masaru.
Yeah.
And then like Daisuke kind of fits with the duh sound.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Well, that like even like a lot of Digimon media will do that. Like even like Survive, Takuma.
Yeah. Takuma, Taichi.
So we have Tagiru, Taiki, Takuya.
Takuya, he's
Takato.
Takato, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Taichi.
Yeah.
And so we have Masaru, we have Daisuke, we have Haru. So keeping the first syllable. Hero is like the hero breaks the trend.
Yeah.
You know,
that breaks the
I could. It just seemed too obvious. It like even my brain went, "No, do it," and I was like, "No, it's too obvious. It's too obvious a joke." But it does mention here like so Taichi and Agumon. So again, like we have our main Digimon cards that like you play and level up, and then Tamer cards supplement those. We don't have cards that are functionally both. And given that we're seeing classic Taichi here instead of 2020 Taichi with the 99 Digivice, it could be a Taichi and Agumon card. And Takato here with his golden Digivice rather than his red one, it could be Takato and Guilmon.
Only on the days when Ami is working on Mondays.
Hi, Reiko. Yeah, no, the early start. Yeah, it's just because I have to be up at 4 a.m. again. So, when I'm not working or when I don't have to travel for work on a Monday, we'll start at the regular time. But the past 2 weeks, it's just been a case where I haven't wanted to not do the podcast. So I'm like, okay, well, if we start early, I can finish early and then go to bed. Yeah. So
what's going on with Agumon there? Is he shooting flame out of the side of his mouth?
I think he's just billowing flame in his mouth, and it's just peering out the.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I thought it was his arm at first, and then you put the poster up on thing, and I'm like, wait, that's not an arm.
No, well, it's just but that's stock artwork anyway. I think that artwork exists on its own card.
Yeah,
it's really just there to sort of go along with classic Taichi here.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It just looks weird to me.
Yeah,
if the flame was like coming out the front, it would make sense because that's how they shoot the fire. But
yeah,
looks like
it's just trailing out the side.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it.
Hey, Yami.
Late start awkward, early start awkward. There's no winning.
Well, you know, that's why I post these things in advance. I got given out to 2 weeks ago for not posting things in advance. And now I do post things in advance and no one pays attention. I can't win because you guys are awkward. But you're all very welcome. Thank you very much for being here. So that's like Digimon wise, like that's like Booster 12 got announced. The Beelzemon deck that was meant to be coming out in 2 weeks got pushed back to December.
Okay.
No idea why. They just went, actually no, we need to defer this out to the first week of December.
Oh, is that the one that had the corrections in it?
No. That's Booster 10.
Oh.
The English version of Booster 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the pack wasn't even out yet, and the English Twitter account is like, oh yeah, these cards are wrong, here's the correct text. You know, so you've got the tamer we know as Christopher in Cross Wars dub Digimon Fusion, keeping his Japanese name on the tamer card, but then one of the option cards for Metal Greymon says if you have Christopher Aonuma on the field. So it's like, oh god, someone didn't do a quality check, and then they completely botched how Omegamon X's ability works. Simply making an announcement in the Discord if you know that specific day you'll start early. I did though.
Yeah, there is one there.
I did though. Look at the post with the 2 thumbnails in it.
Gonna have to ping everyone.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Because Bandai doesn't do quality checks.
Yeah.
I'm never getting that sponsorship.
No. You picked on him earlier on Twitch because Oh, what did he say in? Supposed to say it was supposed to say something like, "That was the moment I knew," and it said that was the he moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Survive missed a spell check as well. Although I have to say, like, we're playing through Survive on stream today. Chapter, like, the morality route in Survive was so wholesome until it wasn't.
Mm.
Like when they were all like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go beat the final boss. Let's take photographs to commemorate the moment, and let's make all these memories before we go and fight the final boss." And it's like, "Oh, this is really nice and sweet." And then Pinocchimon shows up, and everything just, oh no.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That,
That's what I said in chat. I was like, they're taking pictures because they all gonna die.
yeah, and then that whole
The rest
thing,
of them have to remember them by the photo.
yeah. And then that whole thing with Miyuki and the master, and I'm just like, oh God, what is that?
Yeah,
Oh, that
that
abomination.
was creepy.
Yeah. Oh,
It
so
doesn't say how much earlier the time is in it. You just gotta, you gotta Google that stuff.
mm.
We can't be the clock as well. We are not Clockmon. That is Google.
Yeah. Or
what's-
time on.
Yeah. What's that website? Timeanddate.com? I don't know.
Calendarmon.
Calendarmon. Is deleting Christmas.
Yeah.
For him? Yeah. That was so. That was so.
Oh, so
stupid.
it's a dumb idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's not how
Okay.
calendars work.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he deleted the days off the calendar. Why did everyone go, "Oh no, there's no Christmas," as if there weren't going to be 2 days?
Oh, I cannot wait until we get to that episode, because that's like episode 4.
Yeah, it's
So we're gonna get to it super quickly.
yeah, and you're just going to hear my rage because it's so stupid.
Sorry. Episode 4 is the Halloween one. It's like episode 10.
Yeah, it's early on though because I've seen it.
Oh
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no Christmas. Oh yeah, Appmon episode 10. Calendarmon deletes Christmas from the calendar, and the world goes into turmoil because apparently that's how the world rotates.
Yeah, if it's not written on the calendar, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Apparently.
like the Y2K bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on this weird. It's so, like, don't get me wrong, I love Appmon. It's in no way perfect.
Yeah, it's just.
I really can't.
Although
I really can't wait till we start talking about Appmon this week.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to Wednesday. I really am.
But with the way the world has been over the past 2 years ish,
Yeah.
people saying, "Oh no, there's no Christmas because it's not on my calendar anymore,"
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me. People are stupid.
Well, this is fair. Yeah. Oh. But yeah. So
Yeah.
so Booster 12. Again, we've talked about it. The Beelzemon deck got pushed out. Pokemon announced a VTuber
Yeah.
in game. I have not watched the trailers yet.
Maybe we'll do it after the episode.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
we'll
too
do.
late.
Yeah, I think we'll do our Pokemon tangent after
Yeah.
the end, and because she's the electric type gym leader as well.
Mhm. We probably have a comment from Justin that brings it up anyway.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Which is good. Which is good. Because again, we're just.
Oh yeah, I'm saying that in a good way.
Oh yeah, of course. Because we're just we're a podcast that just happens to talk about Digimon. Pokemon and other media are, always welcome.
Oh, I forgot to post my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. See if anyone wanted them.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Right. So, since there's no real news as such to talk about, I guess we'll just dive into the future. Da, 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 da. Wait, wrong show. Right. Let's watch this episode. Let's hope it's good.
Yeah.
And oh boy.
Mhm.
Just
Look, anything's better than last week.
Any-
right?
yeah,
Well,
anything's better than last week's episode.
Except the cursed song. Not according to your list, but yeah.
no. The curse song was better than the Queen's Banquet as far as I was concerned, but
No, it just even on the rewatch, I was like, no. Cannot. It got worse the second time. So if we ever rewatch the cursed song again, I'm just gonna break something.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. So,
Reiko says this was a nice episode, and sometimes, like, a lot of people will be saying this episode was terrible, and we're going, that was really good, and that happens a lot as well. So
It was an episode with some funny moments. Okay,
so
par for the course.
Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah. We had a big old discussion at the top of the show, just in relation to the show needing to pick a lane as we come up to episode 50, and after last week's episode, really my just lack of enjoyment of it, I kind of just want the show to do something now so we can move on and get out of the Scooby-Doo-ness of it.
But that's why we liked it in the first place.
Which, ironically, yeah, like, again, every episode in a bubble is fun, but I kind of want some I want some more connective tissue. Last week's episode just kind of drove that home for me, because I'm just like, that's the one that just made me go, yeah, if we were just doing plot, that wouldn't have happened. In theory. So
they probably would, though, because they wanted to introduce a new Digimon.
True. Well,
so one of the other episodes probably wouldn't have happened.
Maybe. Yeah. Right. Well, let's get into it. As ever, we are watching this via the Crunchyroll app. If you're watching along with us, awesome. Boot it up here. If you're watching on Anime Lab, awesome. Or if you're sailing elsewhere for your anime needs, just boot up the episode and watch along with us. Join us in the discussion, the laughs, the tears, the oh god whys. So let's count down. So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Season 1, episode 47, Memory of Eternity. Toei Cat going da-da. Faction.
The quality always kicks in just at the start of the song, doesn't it?
That's because I leave it to buffer.
Then the Toei Cat is always blurry.
Yeah. Because it hasn't had a moment to pop yet, because it's been paused.
Yeah.
Faction light, strange and odd. Here comes an mirror, how mysterious. When I turn back and look, I feel a material to the unknown. It's a faction, it's so unclear. Faction, real ideal. Faction, faintly behind me. Faction, we are right here. Is the far away inviting hand a truth or a lie? In the gradient space with no boundaries, come with me. Auditory hallucinations, images still unsure it's the truth.
That has got to be changed in a proper English
Oh yeah,
version. Nobody is singing auditory hallucination.
No, that is taking the text too literally, isn't it?
You gotta
darkness, shiver, jumping into the unknown, deeper and deeper. Faction, such nonsense and incoherence. Our faction, there should be a piece of the truth buried, real or fiction.
I wonder have any of the cover artists done that song at all?
I don't think so. I will have to have a look. I wish we got more than one opening. Yeah, I feel like
I love the song though. I would be upset if we didn't get to sing Faction at the start of an episode.
I think what they've done. Oh god. Oh, he's dying. No. Nanomon.
Okay.
That voice is also familiar. I need to look into that later. Oh. Turned him into... Yeah! I know that hand. That's Nanomon. Okay. Or Datamon, if you prefer the dub term. I love how Digimon are able to do these things with the human soul.
Yeah.
Just pull it out and digitize it.
Okay. At least that came out of the side of his leg and not.
Not his arse.
Yeah, because in the trailer it looked like it came straight out of his butt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, Kyosho being a weeb. Be mindful of spoilers.
That guy's thumb is bigger than his index finger.
Yeah.
And oh, those are some giant hands.
Yaoi hands?
They were thick.
Yaoi hands are thick. Gomen. Like, wait, sorry? I guess, like, excuse me is, yeah, that makes sense.
Shouldn't you know what that might be?
Yeah, no, Kyosho hasn't learned the term.
It's going in and out.
Kyosho hasn't learned the term Digimon yet.
No.
Everything is a hologram ghost. Kyosho,
You have friends?
I'm the dorm leader, after all. I've got a friend or two. We are. He's a genius. Oh, look at all his little figures. Are they the idol group?
Oh, maybe. I have to go back. Well, no, there were only 3 members in the idol group, weren't there?
Oh yeah, it could be another idol group.
Yeah.
I just saw the blonde, the purple, and the blue, and it's like, oh, maybe.
That said something on the wall said Bishojo there.
Oh, okay.
His friend was surprised that he had friends.
Yeah. Ah, Espimon is just
Monster
there.
hanging out like a little ghost in the corner. Maracas, he just wants to party.
Do you know what? For like every time they go, this is a hologram ghost, or no, this is a Digimon. Do you know what would have been fun? An episode where it's not a Digimon, where it actually is a hologram ghost, and then you sort of, plant the seeds of. Is every incident Digimon related, or is there something else going on in the background?
What?
Why is he asleep?
It looked like he was laying across the table in the last shot there. It was really weird. Why was Angormon not there? You know, it'd be really fun if it was an actual ghost, not even a hologram. You're creeping me out.
Why is he Espimon-sama? When was that established?
Because he's trying to butter him up to help him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was a weird shot. They just disappeared.
That's just Cloud.
Yeah.
That is just Cloud and Miku.
Oh, is he just out walking? What? Americo, that is accurate. Is it accurate? Did he actually eat the rubbish though?
I don't know, but keep your hands and feet away from all of Kyoshiro's posters and scrolls, please. Mummymon being helpful again. Does he just nickname everyone?
Mm-hmm. What will happen? I don't want to.
He'll be dissected, I guess. House call. The good doctor's doing a house call.
He's looking quite
Villainous?
Yeah. I know, I think it's just him being excited about you know, the patient and what's happening. But oh, that's a weird art for his face.
If it's only the skinny one, we should be able to take him. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh. Joshua looking very chibi there.
Mm-hmm. No, you can't.
If he's flying, oh my god, he can just fly apparently.
Okay.
I can fly. Okay, yeah, even he's surprised.
You should.
Shouldn't you know your own abilities?
Shouldn't have you figured that out before you jumped out the window from a tall building?
Kyosho getting tied up again. This is becoming a thing. The cloud statue's hair changed.
Did it?
Yeah.
They looked at the first scene and went, no, that's too obvious.
Like, it still had the big sword, but it was like black hair.
We'll have to go back and have a look at the figures and see if they look like anyone.
Oh, yeah.
If you want garbage, you just eat all those anime posters and figures lying around.
Oh, goddamn. Eitaro, welcome.
I love when Ghost Game goes full body horror. Yeah, that was quite gross. I'm enjoying this.
It was a bug type. Okay, so we just need a fire type to deal with it then. Battle, you up?
Like when Homer woke up and Mr. Burns was stuck to his shoulder.
Yes. Oh god, is this gonna turn into like Resi 6? Is he just a cocoon for this guy now? But Shadramon is also a fire type. Well, he's materializing inside him? Oh no! What the?
How is everything but his head materialized?
Yeah! Also, adding... oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
His arms, adding to the whole Wormmon thing, his arms are also very Stingmon. Quite Yildramon-y.
Yeah.
Looks for the ears as well. Oh god. Oh, he's cracking. Look at that.
Yeah.
Shadramon. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I said Shad.
I wonder if this episode was inspired by the fly. Ooh.
Shadramon would be bug fire. Use a flying move. Well, I was gonna think if he was also fire type, then using a fire move would just do normal damage. Oh, yep. Because the fire would cancel it out, but the bug typing would still take the fire damage. Oh, here we go. Battle. Yep.
Yep.
Oh. Tesla? Oh yeah, she only has one option.
Her skin skirt thing still upsets me a little bit. How did you possibly see that? Search mode!
Oh, they actually gave his name as Nanomon in the subtitles.
Mm.
He has a name though. It's Datamon. Oh? Oh! The Digivice V logo. Or sorry, the dual V or double V or VV, whatever they're calling it.
Let's call it VV.
VV. God, so it is Resident Evil 6.
Yep.
This lad is just a fucking cocoon for Shadramon. How is his voice broadcasting so loud if he's so teeny?
I don't know.
Is his voice coming through the guys? Like, is he using him as a giant speaker? Technology. Uh-oh.
Like, that kid is just dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like something materialized inside his body. His organs are gone, right?
Yeah, yeah. Where are his organs? But, like, we all know, like, at the end... Oh, here comes Mummymon to save the day. So the status quo was going to be reset thanks to Mummymon. This kid isn't dead.
It's an ear canal.
Yeah. Oh, when did you get here? When did Simbark? Probably with Mummymon, but...
Yeah, he probably flew down with him.
Yeah. Not quite a match. Oh, yeah. I hate my life. God, you little brat.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin, welcome. Poor Espimon.
Someone give Van Gorham on a phone with all the money between them. Surely one of them could spare it. It would solve a lot of problems. Oh, the kid looks like one of the paper people from the other episode.
Oh god, yeah.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. The bracelet looks giant.
Yeah, it does.
It's supersized all of a sudden. Like the fucking Omnitrix.
They're just like, look at me.
Yeah.
You know you want one.
Yay!
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Sorry?
Mommy?
Sorry?
Long time no see. What's happened? Ah. But
No, he's dead. I'm sorry. He's
dead.
dead.
Teleporting him out leaves holes in him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's how humans work.
Oh, no.
No. You did.
Aw.
Aww.
Did he? Where?
Just out of shot. They're all staring at the ground.
I
Right?
guess. Yeah. But I thought they couldn't reformat in the real world. Different universe, different rules, I guess. But oh god. He only passed out. He is physically and spiritually fit. Kamamon just holding him. It's like when Aizmon was in the other container. He's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey.
Black Tailmon, what are you doing here?
He has the egg.
Oh, okay.
Carrying another letter? Okay. What did you write this time?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you, Dad? Sorry for the language, but...
A world without science is filled with darkness, but science without heart is also a dark place. One must have both to illuminate the path. And he saw it.
Oh, look at that.
Ah.
Buy me. Buy me, please.
It's going to be out of date in like 5 weeks, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Still. Yeah, I just pointed that
Yeah,
out.
no, Meg pointed the Digitama out.
There's probably a little delay there.
Probably, yeah.
But,
So this was fine.
I enjoyed it. It was freaky and weird, and that child is dead. I don't care what anyone says.
It was kind of over too soon, I guess.
I don't know if I could have benefited from being a two-parter.
When are you coming back from buying milk? Love, hero.
Maybe the shock will help Espion smarten up so he can find the real hero. You know, the one that's right in front of him?
Yeah.
Nanamon
It's
does
like when you open shady web pages on their when shady web pages open up on their own.
or a map leading you somewhere that makes no sense.
Am I not all our phones acting weird?
He an Atmon? I need an exorcism software on my phone. Well, you already had talismans on the internet, so there you go.
Oh yeah, the bridal. Oh. Oh, the mushrooms.
The mushrooms.
Oh.
They're creepy, but they're not as bad.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, god.
Okay, no, I take it back.
Oh, this episode's gonna be so disgusting.
Yeah.
Really looks adorable though.
Yeah.
The white bride. Um. Yeah. Okay. Really looks adorable. This episode is going to be so gross.
Yeah. Not as creepy as the eyes, but
No.
damn creepy. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this episode.
I I definitely enjoyed this episode more than last week.
That's not hard to do.
No. But it is.
They just had to not.
Next week, The Last of Us. Well, there's our episode title for next week. Thank you, Ataro. Told you they've clearly got some new, someone new in to aid with the ew factor. Yeah, like we're seeing an awful lot more death than we used to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's again though.
Like, and I kind of like that Shaydramon didn't survive because it's like you can't cheat death.
Yeah.
You know, even Digimon are not exempt from that rule.
Yeah.
But
like he already called them a failed experiment before that.
Yeah.
So him dying made sense. It was shocking. Normally things, shows that are aimed at kids would go, it was a success after all. He's alive and the guy is alive and everyone's happy. But it just went, nope.
Yeah.
Ripping you out of existence.
Yeah, you had literally 2 seconds to enjoy not being merged to that human, whose name I don't even remember.
Did Gamamon call him
Tamota or something, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say Tamota. Tomato. Yeah.
Tomato.
Let's call him Tomato.
We were just talking earlier about all the Digimon names, and he's a name and we can't remember it.
He's not a protagonist.
I know.
Don't play God.
Yeah, that's the big message.
Well, I mean, but I think that would have been more the message if Nanomon had suffered for his actions. He didn't.
He's disappearing now.
He's in a jar. Blacktailmon's gonna bring him back to the digital world. It's not like Nanomon's getting reformatted.
I don't know. Is there jail on the other side for?
Yeah, but I think the don't play.
Tailmon just gonna keep him in his pocket forever.
If I go back to my fanfic, I'll have to rewrite this episode with a bunch of changes. Yeah.
This episode is mixed between the fly and the thing with two heads. Yeah. Yeah, and I liked that. I wasn't expecting Tailmon to show up. Okay.
No, so that was fun. The Digivice starting to change. I mean,
they're really pushing your focus to the Digivice in the end of this episode. Like Kyoshiro's, it was gigantic on Kyoshiro's hand.
That could have just been someone drawing it off model, though. I don't think that might have been intentional.
I don't know if it was intentional, but it was there and it was in your face because it didn't make any sense on his hand. And then the ending is just like, hey, look at it.
Well, I mean, the new ending has been doing that since it started.
When did we get that ending?
2 weeks ago?
Was that 2 weeks ago?
The Digivice bleeping at the start it's been doing that since the.
I don't remember that the last 2 weeks, but even then, it just adds to it because the way the bracelet lit up as well.
Yeah, but I think that's all coincidence because they're gonna be starting to advertise the new variant in a couple of weeks. I mean, that comes out the end of November. So I can't see them.
It's not that they're pushing that particular one, it's that they're going, hey, remember these things?
No, but yeah, no, I think the only thing we were supposed to pay attention to was the new symbol. But I don't know why the new symbol appeared. This wasn't the episode for it. Like, Hero's been
it's a breadcrumb.
Annoyed at things before, but we haven't just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it hasn't been there. But it feels like one of those things that might turn up because I don't know. Kano Weissman has used Dragonia again and the timer is going off. And maybe it would come up. Something would Deus Ex Machina, the timer would turn off and you'd see that symbol, but
Mm.
nothing would happen, and then it'd be like, oh, what's this thing? And then another couple of weeks later, and then you get the new Digivice.
Yeah, so maybe this is the start of that. Maybe something happens. I don't know about next week,
Mm.
but yeah, maybe it goes from there.
Mm. Maybe.
I think Octo's gonna reply to this letter.
Are you winning, son? Main problem I have with the episode, it didn't go full circle with Kyoshiro and Nanomon. Episode starts with Kyoshiro unhappy with the research they've collected and not wanting to send it. Nanomon later says, even a failed attempt, there is much to learn. Oh yeah, Kyoshiro could have learned something from that.
Yeah, they could have gone a bit further with it, but we just didn't have time.
Mm.
I think the death overtook that.
Yeah, which is where I don't get the "don't play God" message, because oh maybe no, maybe I do.
What is Kyoshiro's?
Time. It's always time. Because like Shadramon thought, he was going to survive what Nanomon did, and and even what Thetismon did, and it just didn't pan out. Sorry. Yeah, don't play God and don't try to deny the natural order of things. Yeah. So just like the Digivice burst, this one will evolve. Maybe a new dim card will cause it to change. I don't know. Maybe, possibly.
Maybe Hokuto will respond to this letter with some new dim cards or something.
Or an invite to the digital world.
Perhaps.
Hey, you're having so much fun with them over there. Come over here and see what they're really like.
Join me on my holiday, son.
Yeah.
Don't get fire on your way in.
it would be so on brand for that to be the reason they go. Oh, hey, my dad said let's join. Like my dad said, Blacktailmon will set up a portal for us. Let's go. Like no real plot reason other than hey, dad said let's go. Oh, that'd be so on brand, and I hate it.
I don't know. I feel like Hokuto's inept enough that it wouldn't be that easy. He'd send them a letter going, "Come over to the digital world," and they have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't dislike the episode. Completely missable though.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of the show, yes, but it's a good I think it's a good episode that is good with the horror for rewatching.
Okay. Yeah, like it's some good body horror, and the show usually does excel. I tried to say exceed and excel at the same time. It does excel with that. So then I suppose with the rankings, then I guess we'll get to that. This one. That's the window capture. Where's the other one? There we go.
There we go.
So, Memory of Eternity. What was your favorite character this week?
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with SBMon purely for that. I hate my life.
That's a good shout. Yeah, that's a good shout. And score?
I think I'm gonna go with like a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed the grossness and the experimentation. And yeah, it was very gross and creepy, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And then the fact that they did kill him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't just leave him magically survive.
Yeah.
They went, no, you were dying, and now you're dying. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Tailmon showing up and him having the little egg that continues on from
Mm.
when he's picked him up before.
Yoshiro was pretty nice. There's Aruma, Kun, and Spy Family back on. Yeah, we're gonna watch Spy Family after this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mummymon is a good shout as well. He was quite
Oh, Mummy Mom was super excited to be involved this week.
yeah, I don't want to say his face was demonic, but you know you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes he doesn't really have a choice in looking like that when he's
Yeah,
happy.
because they haven't given him his human form in this
Yeah.
show, so when he's super happy, he just looks super evil.
Yeah. But yeah, he was fun in it as well. But yeah. Yeah, Espimon was just hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite is this week.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to give it to Shadramon because of reasons.
Mm.
But like, I do feel bad for him because
Yeah.
like he just didn't want to die,
Yeah.
you know, and
Or even not that he didn't want to die, he just didn't want to forget who he was.
yeah. So even
When
if he
he's
was reborn, you know,
yeah.
keep his memories and such. But hey, happy birthday,
Oh,
Jackie!
happy birthday, Jackie!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Jackie! Happy birthday to you! Hip hip hooray! That's enough of that. Like he was just trying to live, trying to survive, you might say. This Digimon was trying to survive.
Happy day you were born. You have the power to play God and who cares about the natural order of things? Well, Nanomon didn't care, apparently.
This watch along was actually the first time I watched the episode. Sunday is stacked now, considering I also follow Futo Tante and Gundam Witch from Mercury. Yeah, I haven't really cast an eye on the new Gundam show yet. I seen Twitter be all like, "Yay, lesbians" about it, and I kind of went, it's been done.
I just haven't watched a Gundam. Well, started one, but
yeah. Maybe in 6 years when we're actually finally done with all the Digimon.
I don't think I have time in my life for all the Gundam.
There is too many of it.
Yeah. That's why I haven't gone for like a One Piece or any of that. If it's not like 26 episodes outside of stuff we actually stream and that, it's too long.
So I think I'll give the episode I'm gonna go a full point below you.
Full point. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Okay.
I like the Kyoshiro bits were funny. Kyoshiro, you have friends?
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. Espimon being I hate my life. Shadramon I felt really bad for because he just didn't want to forget who he was, and that was I kind of felt sorry for him, but you know, and him being like, I can fly? I'm like, okay, dude, yeah. But the episode didn't really do anything for me. Seeing Mommy again was nice.
Yeah,
there's been a severe lack of her in the show.
Even in this episode when she was there was a severe lack of her, to be honest.
Yeah.
All she did was teleport from one side to the other and then she was gone.
Yeah. Nanomon was just Nanomon.
Yeah. He reminds me of the name is gone. The brain and the belly in Turtles.
Oh, Krang.
Krang, thank you.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like him, but he has all the elements of him.
Yeah, no, I get yeah. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down on that one. It just the episode didn't do anything for me. I came out of it going, yeah, okay.
Okay. I enjoyed the horror bit.
Yeah, no, again, the show excels on the body horror as always. Like seeing
like his
like
neck
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
his neck, as you said, cracking, and then like as Shadermon started to materialize, like all the cracks that were appearing across
Yeah.
Tomato's body.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got him.
What was his name? Is it is it
It's like Tomota or something.
it's like it's probably like Tamo or oh, you can't even see it.
No.
I have to play it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's much closer to Tomato than I want to admit. There. Tomatsu?
Tomatsu, that's the one. Thomas. Tomas. That's him. Let's go from there.
Yeah.
When he gets infected. Yeah. So like Tomas was just a nothing.
I'd feel better about it if you kept calling him Tomato.
Rather than Tomas. Really? Yeah, Tamotsu.
Tamatsu. Yeah.
Right. So
Do we know what they were researching?
no.
No.
Just Kyoshiro government stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Digimon Ghost Game still needs more death.
It'd be interesting if it had been something biological, then you could tie back in the Nanomon to Kyoshiro.
Yeah.
Then they might have done it, I think, but it doesn't look like it is.
Don't Androia says, don't watch One Piece. The pacing is atrocious. Just read the manga.
Oh, effort.
Reading, ew. Nerd.
I like reading, I just don't have energy for manga.
A whole 47 episodes later, still needs more death. Digimon fans are bloodthirsty.
We got death.
We're getting so much more death lately.
Yeah.
It's actually like from where the show started, where everything was like, oh, it's a misunderstanding, and this is what they wanted to do, and let's talk about our feelings too. Oh no, he just committed suicide.
Yeah.
Or, he thought he was revived thanks to science, but science failed him anyway.
That's a good Ghost Game is just Digimon Goosebumps.
We need Digimon Tales from the Crypt. People would argue that's Tamers, but don't like reading, then you won't read my future fanfics. I like reading.
I like reading.
I'm writing a book, for crying out loud.
I've just never been a manga person.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Not everyone
like
is.
I collect certain comics, but
yeah,
like I never go out of my way to pick up a series or anything.
Yeah, I get that.
I love reading. You know from the amount of boxes of books I have.
Yeah. So favorite character though, I might just give it to Mummymon.
Yeah. He entertained you, so
he did. And I felt real bad for Shadramon more than Shadramon doing anything to make him my favorite character of the episode. Where Mummymon was just like, "Ooh, I want to visit him. Let's do a house call," getting all excited and creepy about whatever.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah,
he was a doctor, but he was a little bit of a mad scientist as well.
Yeah, but
would fit in with
Jellymon,
the actual mad scientist.
Yeah, but Jellymon being a living magnet was also really good.
Yeah.
Leading to the Espimon, I hate my lifeline.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think Jellymon did enough to steal the episode. It's not.
She had a good. Her and Kyoshiro had a good idea.
Yeah, like there was a period there where Jellymon was just our favorite character because
she was there.
Yeah, that novelty is not that it's worn off, but she hasn't just stolen the show from under everybody's noses as much. So yeah, I think I'll go with Mummymon. Okay. And then so that leaves us at ranking.
Right.
So let me just drop that down here. So you gave the show a 3.5. So So based on your previous 3.5s and even your 3s, just in case you want to have another look at those.
Yeah, I'm just having a look through now. I moved down last week. I can't remember.
That's the Koemon.
Yeah.
You
know, I
the
know.
Granny and the ball.
Yeah. Nothing major episode
The fireworks at the end, I guess.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd put it above that, I think.
Okay. So
that one had a little, yeah, Zashikiwarashi had a bit of emotion to it.
Yeah.
But not.
Okay. So
Because
under Whispers of the Dead then.
Whispers of the Dead. There was the Kyosho and the thing trying to kill him.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I did enjoy that. Yeah, put it under that.
Sepicmon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it under that one. Okay. Okay. So.
Well, only has one place to go in yours.
Yeah. And I know, before anybody asks, really, I'm putting it below Cursed Song? Yes. Cursed Song made me feel things. They might have been negative things, but they made me feel things.
You didn't feel grossed out in this episode? That's a feeling.
47 other episodes to be grossed out by. The show does that very well.
Yeah.
So, I was feeling...
Troll him on doing mukbang.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. That's a really good idea. Well, that's essentially what she started doing at the end of the show.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Watch me eat all this food.
Yeah, like the deadbeat was definitely enjoying a mukbang. Smelly garbage. So yeah, I would put it, yeah, like it was fine in its bubble, as we've kind of talked about before, but Cursed Song at least made me go, oh, it at least made me have feelings toward the antagonist of the episode. This week I was just like, it's sad that he died anyway, but he didn't do anything. And even Nanomon was just, I'm evil because I'm a mad scientist. I didn't feel anything coming out of it.
Okay.
And that's really what it comes down to. I don't think I'm turning heel on the show.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm indifferent.
Okay. I am not.
No, I know. And that's where, like, these things are good. Like,
yeah.
if you have this episode all the way up here and I have it all the way down here,
yeah,
these next few weeks, our entire thought process on the show might actually change. And our lineups may just start to reflect a bit differently.
Yeah.
Than they already do, like, because for the most part we have the same episodes in the same places.
Yeah, they're in a general same area.
Yeah.
Very few that really jump ahead of the others. Mukbang is where people eat on stream. And people like pay them to eat certain food and stuff.
Is that literally mukbang? I thought it was just like a banquet, like, gathering thing.
No. Mukbang is when they're eating on stream. And the people who do that are called BJs.
A mukbang or milkbang is known as eating show, an online audio-visual. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of something else then. Yeah, okay. Here, I'll throw the description in the chat, just for those who are unfamiliar. Oh God, yeah, because she did. She went and got a fucking TV show afterward, didn't
Yeah.
she? She became she became a
She was on YouTube.
yeah, she
Yeah.
oh yeah, that actually tracks then, yeah.
Yeah.
Um so then I guess will we jump over to I'll have a look and see if we have any comments from last week then?
Yeah.
Cool.
I refuse.
So next week we have The White Bride
Mm.
and I'm looking forward to this one. Just the preview looks a very like Eismon level kind of gross, and just seeing
Yeah.
all the brides like tied up and like
Yeah, instead of the eyes opening under the skin, there's things growing up out of it.
like
So
the
it's
mushrooms.
the same, but not.
Yeah, the mushrooms growing out of people, and then
Yeah.
just them being suspended and like
Yeah,
and
it just yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be some visual. Again, the show is exceeding, at its visual horror, but um,
Reiko says Leomon has a very cool design, but one drawing is already more than that specific Leomon deserves.
thank you.
Yeah.
We will get to that later on in the show. Let me take a look and just see if what comments we have for last week, and we can pick those up. We have one comment.
Oh.
Nothing held for review.
Ooh.
Okay, this is going to be a very quick mailbag.
Knew it.
Fair enough. So, well, this will give us more time to go on our Pokemon tangent.
Yep.
Cool. Right, so
It's leading us right into it, like I said it would.
Yeah, thank you, Justin. No, we were talking about the Pokemon VTuber streamer gym leader, and Meg had said, Meg had mentioned that you've probably brought it up in your comments. So yeah. In the best way possible. I should note. Because we do talk about other things through the mailbag portion of the show. Other topics come up and things. So
yeah, no, a lot of the time is Justin's comment is all about the episode, and then there's something small about Pokemon at the end.
Yeah,
so,
great.
Yeah.
It's the variety part of the podcast. I love it.
I'll see you later, Andreas.
All right, Andreas. Well, thank you so much. Sleep well, buddy. And hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday for episodes 1 and 2 of Digimon Universe Applimon. So
I'm excited.
So anyway, so Justin did say, screw this episode in relation to last week. This episode sucked. It started off so good and then fell off a cliff. It's very obvious that whoever wrote this was horny, but I did find it funny how me and AJ said the same thing. Oh no, it's going into every hole. Oh, thank God this wasn't Ruli instead, because I promise you, if she hadn't already, she would have been Rule 34. But Jesus Christ, I felt like I was just watching a random hentai episode that they knew exactly what they were doing. Like the scene when Nomura was just standing, and I was like, why is she going down? Oh no, she isn't. At least Hero remembered his type matchup. Battle Gamamon used Soar Shot, and it was super effective. I give this a 2. My favorite character was Simbar and Goramon, but this can still feck off. And did anyone hear or see the potential leaks of Pokemon coming back for Scarlet and Violet? From what I saw, the Hisuian starters were coming, and the Kalos starters as well. If that's true, I can bring my Satoshi Ash Greninja back. And I wanted to know, Hisui is just the Sinnoh region that they changed the name as time went on. Reason I bring this up is if you were to evolve your Quilava into Typhlosion in the Sinnoh region, would you just get ordinary Typhlosion? So what is it about the old days that causes the ancient evolutions?
Oh, I thought of that.
Yeah. Is it like, that's a good question. Like if you bring Cyndaquil to Sinnoh and evolve it. Now, obviously, Gold and Silver came out before Diamond and Pearl, and well before Arceus. So in the metadata for the physical video games, yes, the Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion would be as normal.
Hmm.
Because the concept of divergent evolution hadn't been invented yet. So it now stands, if you bring a Cyndaquil now to Sinnoh, will it evolve into Hisuian Typhlosion, or would you get a normal one?
I
feel like they would retcon it, and you'd get the Hisuian one.
I feel the opposite. You know the way some creatures used to evolve into two different things and now they don't anymore because they don't need certain traits or anything like that. I think they'd go that route so they wouldn't have to bring it back.
Ah, okay. So whatever
that version of it went extinct, basically, and that's why you only get the normal ones.
Like the Weavile evolution.
Yeah.
Because that used to be a split evolution thing, and now it doesn't. It just goes to I can't even remember their names. What does Weavile turn into?
No, the other ones turn into Weavile, don't they?
That's it. Okay, yeah. So they don't turn into the tall one anymore.
Yeah.
Because whatever required that specific skill set in the wild was no longer required as time went on, and landscapes and seasons and climate changed.
And domestication even.
And domestication, yeah. So Weavile just became the de facto for
Sneasel.
Sneasel.
And then the other one was Sneasler.
Sneasler. Yeah. So yeah, I think Meg's onto something there. I think if you bring, I no, you know what? I'll change my tact on that one. I would agree with Meg. If you brought a Cyndaquil to the Sinnoh region, it would just evolve into the Typhlosion we know today, because the reasons for it evolving into the Hisuian Typhlosion are no longer required. Again, climate, terrain, survival instinct, all of that stuff, it's just not required for it to be the dozy ghost looking one.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, farm animals, you know, you put them out in the wild, they're not going to survive, you know. It's
interesting.
We've gotten rid of whatever.
Yeah, interesting though in that I like the idea of Rowlet being able to become a samurai or an archer.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like evolution just went, no, you're an archer now.
Yeah. Well, for whatever reason, yeah, I think that's the way it would go. Judging by, you know, Loxton would be a good person to ask about this.
Yeah. That's a video idea. You probably have to subscribe to his Patreon to suggest those videos, though, and no.
Leave a comment. He might go, oh.
Yeah.
I know. I have theories. Might inspire him. And then we can point to this podcast and go, we picked this. We said this first.
It's kind of like the bird trio in Sword and Shield. For whatever reason, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos are completely different species of birds in Pokemon Britain than they are in Pokemon Japan or anywhere else in the Pokemon universe. So what is it about Poke Britain that just turns them so... It turns them into... Have you ever read the Pokedex entries for those versions of the birds?
I know I have, but I can't remember what they
Well, basically, the line to pay attention to in all of them is the Pokemon known as, etc.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a Moltres, but it's known as Moltres. You know.
So they went, it looks like it, so we'll just call it that.
Yeah. So what are they really?
Yeah.
So what is it about Poke Britain that just turned the legendary bird trio into duller? And I say that I don't mean that in an insulting way, but like the Pokedex entry for Galarian Moltres outright says that its fire isn't as hot as
one.
the Cantonian Moltres.
Mm.
It's a warmer, you can sort of put your hand to it fire, where
Mm.
Moltres is no, you will just burn yourself entire.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
Maybe the
Oh,
professors are studying the Hisuian Pokemon.
oh wait, Yami's off?
No, Yami said goodnight to Andreas.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw the knight there and okay. Like Mewtwo is named as Mewtwo. Mm.
Mm.
Well, I mean Mewtwo's was intentional because it was Mew, but again.
Yeah.
Hey Keith,
Keith.
welcome.
Um, I, they do have a chance here as well if they do anything back at the Sinnoh region to have Hisuian ones be in history books or
Yeah.
in they could be fossils even if they're so different, or that could be something in future.
Also, hey Desmond. Um.
Hey Desmond.
So. Um. Wow. Welcome everybody. So yeah. So this episode was just again. I didn't get a lot from it, but for like yourself, Meg, and like for the chat that did enjoy it,
Mm.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do before we get into the art showcase of the week,
Yeah.
let's have a look at those Pokemon trailers
Yeah, sure.
because I haven't watched them yet. I was meant to do a reaction to them either on stream or as a separate recording and then upload them to YouTube. But time has not been my friend this week because of work commitments.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll bring up this new Pokemon VTuber person and have a little
See
bit
what
of
we
a
think.
reaction.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
We're all out of Digimon things to talk about today.
Yeah.
We had all the spoilers last week.
We had the spoilers last week. We talked about the card game stuff at the start of the episode.
There's not a lot to theorize on in this episode, so
No. Like there's the Digivice had a new symbol on it, and that is just I think that's more for the audience to say, hey, new merch.
yeah.
Because the show didn't draw like the characters didn't go, hey, what's that?
Yeah, they didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was just under Hero's sleeve, like.
Yeah, so the next time it pops up, they'll probably see it, and that'll be the next breadcrumb then.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, how many people saying they were being trolled because they got a VTuber instead?
Well, we'll take a look. Now, one thing to note is these videos. Nope.
Are we putting it on stream?
Aye, we are.
Yeah.
Nope. It's the other window capture. Oh. Hold on.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta nice and.
Yeah. Now, what I would normally do is I would sit it behind us, but there are subtitles.
Yeah.
So I can just for visibility's sake, and like if it's masked a bit more, the copyright stuff will be a bit easier to maneuver.
Yeah.
So, but I do want the chat to be able to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
So I'll make it. I don't. But if that's too small.
Yeah.
So I have an idea.
Oh.
For the sake of this, right? I have an idea here. Hold on. So we're gonna blow it up. And what we'll do then is come back.
Two.
Oh, is it two? Oh, it is two. Okay.
Put us in the trailer.
Well, let us react to it in a more.
You have a shadow and I don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean that won't. So I can just pop us on either side of it for this. Set us back in a tick when we're done with because there's two of these.
Yeah.
And yeah. Hey.
There we go.
So then, I'm gonna hit the play button, and
I'll make sure everyone can hear it.
yeah. Let's go. I apologize if there is. Oh, hold on. How do we stop an audio feedback loop again? We don't want it doubling up. What did we do last time? Because we can't kill the desktop audio, because then the chat won't hear anything at all.
I can't remember what we did. We'll have to hit play and then figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. He's adorable. A set, use that. Okay, there's no, not doubling up, which is fine. She has shark teeth, yeah. That's why everyone's saying she might be a VTuber.
Oh, yeah. We all have shark teeth.
本日も全世界の皆の者に向けて動画を
Oh, yeah.
配信中。いやー、今日のパルディア地方は晴れてるね。こんなに天気がいいとポケモンたちとピクニックに行きたくなっちゃうな。でも僕ってちょろっと有名人でしょ。だからなかなかそれも叶わないんだ
Yeah,
よね。
it's like she stole Nameo's jacket.
まあその話は置いといて。
And it's just way too big for her.
僕、とっておきのゲームを思いついたんだ。皆の者、気になるでしょでしょ。
Yeah, they're like some sort of new Magnemite variant. So who is Iono's partner? Or is it Iono? As in
今
Ion,
回の挑
electric
戦
wave.
者は
She also said, I
配
know.
信を見ている皆の者
I don't know.
つまり君。ルールはとっても簡単。今から僕の相棒のポケモンの特徴を言っていくよ。んで皆の者はそれがどんなポケモンなのか予想してくれたまえ。どんなもんじゃ TV でじゃんじゃん投稿よろしく。じゃあもう早速
How many of her do you think we're going to start seeing as conventions now? Who's willing to make the oversized giant jacket?
触った感じは
So
プニッ
cozy
と
as
してるよ。
possible, isn't it?
コイルですか？ブッブー。
Is it
僕の頭のこれは髪飾り。可愛いでしょ。
Oh, so they're not Magnemites? They're just fancy hair
素
flips?
早さは
Wow.
They're a
動
magnet
きは
for
ちょろっ
her
と
brain.
鈍くてのんきなイメージがあるかな。
Oh,
ど
someone
んな
will
見
make
た目
it.
I could make that.
見た目ね。
Hell,
コブ
given
が
the way
2
the
つある
internet
んだ
works,
け
I
ど
won't be
それを
surprised
目
if
玉と間違
we see
えちゃう人が多いんだよね。タイプは
sexy
も
just
ち
the
ろん電
jacket
気だ
version
よ。
of the
僕は
cosplay.
電気タイプのチーム
Because
リーダ
that's
ーだからね。
how the internet works.
Yeah.
そうそう電気といえば体が伸び縮みしてお腹で発電するん
I'd
だ
rather
よ。
not. She looks like she's
そ
12.
して何より
Yeah, but I mean,
超キュート。ま僕の相棒だから当然
Her
だけど
pastel
ね。
hair is adorable, though. I like the
さ
little
て
bow
ヒ
at
ント
the
はこ
front.
こまで。
yeah.
僕の相棒のポケモン分かったか
I
な。
do, or I have to
気
find
にな
out
る
the
答え
details.
は次の配信で。
So she's given us a description of
皆
what.
の者の予想コメントでどんどんバズらせ。じゃなかった。次の配信までにどんなもんじゃ TV でどしどし投稿して
Okay,
ね。
I do like that element where she's like, my numbers are
Take
gonna
it.
go. Oh, no, no, no.
チ
I
ャン
gotta
ネ
be
ル登録
that.
よろしくね。
I said the quiet part
あ
loud
なたの目玉をエレクテッドエレクトリカルストリーナー何者なんじゃなんじゃもでした。まったねー。
Stay fresh. Oh,
Yeah, she's even doing the.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, quick ads.
Oh, ads. No,
No, they're not
no,
paying us.
no. So that was cute.
That was really cute. I like her.
Yeah. So here's
Yeah.
part 2 where we learn who her partner is.
Okay.
どんなもんじゃ TV をご覧の皆の者おはこんハロチョー。あなたの目玉をエレキレット何者なんじゃなんじゃもです。今日も世界の皆の者に向けて動画を配信していく
We're live worldwide! He's very
い
endearing
や ー
and
前回
very
話したけど
adorable.
さ僕もポケモンたちとピクニックしたくなって
Yeah,
サンドイッチの材料買ってきちゃったまあいつ行けるかはわかんないんだけどねさてさて今日は皆の者お待ちかねなんじゃもの相棒は何者なんじゃゲームの答え合わせたくさんの予想コメントありがとうだぞ
Friendos!
世界中の皆の者が挑戦してくれたみたいで僕嬉しい答えを今日まで引っ張ったおかげで動画の視聴者数もしびれどん登りの超激バズおっとっとっとさーて皆の者のコメントを確認新米トレーナー氏もしかしてピカチュウですかちょっと違うんだなでも同じ電気タイプだよ
He's all about her
グレ
numbers.
ックルマニア氏
Progo.
グレックルかなあー確かになんとなく似てるかも
Close though.
ああ持ち物は磁石氏いやーいつもありがとう何々
Aw.
おバッチリ正解ちょっと待っててねダメまだ正解は見せないよすぐに見せたらもったいないし
He's the perfectly good airtime.
じゃあもう皆の者準備いい目をコイルにし
So
て
she's
注
got
目
this
せよ
what the
皆の者
Pokemon
お待ちか
equivalent
ね
of
の
Hololive is. She's got that budget behind her for all of this, right?
Oh yeah.
いってもういきなり出てきちゃびっくりするよよいしょ僕の超キュートで頼れる相棒ハラバリーで
Bolt. Oh my god, he's a big old
そう合
frog.
ってたじゃ改めてヒントをおさらい皆の者スクショタイムだぞ脳内フォルダに焼き付け
Oh
ろ
god, that thing in the middle, it's its face, isn't it?
それとプニ
The
ッと
big
して
eyeballs are just for
て
show.
I think so.
目玉みたいに見えるここは
Little
They
bump.
just,
It's
they're
not
just
covered.
bumps. Are they
お顔は
garlic
ここだよ
bumps?
かわいいでしょ体を伸び縮みさせてお腹で発電するんだのんきなイメージがあるけど
I
さっ
mean,
き
I
みたい
expand
に
too if you
突
feed me
然
chicken
素早く
Philip
動
balls.
くこともあるよてなわけで改めて正解はハラバリでした
Are they gonna make us
ま
smell like
僕のファンなら分かってくれた
Oh,
よ
they
ね
will. Oh, yes. They are so going to
今
life
回
size
さ
plushie
なん
this
じゃもの
thing.
こと教えてってコメントもたくさんあったんだ皆のものってば僕に興味津々ってことだねあーさすが僕バズり
Oh,
まくりの人
yeah.
気
The life size Lucario, though.
でもこ
Like
れ
the
って
stock
ま
photos
だま
that
だ
they put
僕の
together
人気
for
は
it.
チャンネル
Where
登
it's
録者
like
数も
patting
上
the
が
girl
る
on
って
the
ことな
head
の
as she's
で
sleeping on
は
the couch.
Yeah.
じゃあ初めましての人のためにババーンと自己紹介僕はなんじゃもネットに動画をアップして
An influencer
夢を振りまくイン
bringing
フルエン
dreams to the
サーそれでパルデア地方の発光シティで電気タイプのジムリーダーとしても
So is she on a screen when we fight her?
ハラバリーたちと
Like,
一緒
is there
に
no
挑戦
character
者と
model?
バト
Because
ルを繰り
obviously
広げてるさ
VTuber
そこの君も
anonymity.
僕のファンが
Like, and
楽
that's
し
if
め
she
る
is
よ
a VTuber.
しび
I
れ
mean,
るバ
you
ト
would
ル
hope
よ
so
よ
with
ろ
the
しく
teeth.
It could just be a
ビリビリっときちゃ
She
った
could,
君
yeah,
は
like that just
パルデア地方の
is
発光シティ
impressive.
まで
Like those
僕
could
に
be
挑
fake
戦しにおい
teeth.
でますま
But
せ
like if she's like a
いつもコ
VTuber
ラボして
and
あ
when you
げ
go
る
to
から
fight her, she's just on a screen. Oh, that is so funny.
あなたの目玉をエレキレットエレキトリカルストリーマー何者なんじゃなんじゃもでしたまったね
I love Belly Bolt. It's so cute.
I love that art as
Oh
well.
yeah, that art is really good. Oh, Loxton's talking about
Learn
Belly
more
Bolt.
about your-
Oh, we'll check that out later. Cool. Like that was okay. That was fun.
Yeah.
We gotta sit back. We gotta go back behind the desk now. That was
Where is
fun. I liked that.
Oh, there we are.
So
No,
no.
table, not tablet.
Oh, you're hiding. Peekaboo.
You gotta make me bigger again.
Yeah, I will. Let me just move back behind the desk here.
Must hurt like hell if she were to bite her tongue. That's the danger of having shark teeth.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go with shark teeth for this model because the other one has them.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Like, you gotta, some things you gotta stay on brand for, and others you gotta just branch out a little.
We're both so teeny.
I know, fixing it.
I know, it's just cute. Like Antilamon, small.
Small Telamon.
Small Telamon. Oh, is there a tiny Antilamon plushie you can buy?
No,
That would be cute.
I know, but there's not.
The life-size one would be kind of unnerving, actually.
I don't think there's one of those either.
Yeah.
Thank God. Like this,
Tiny one,
the
like,
life size, the
the
life size,
size my Lopmon.
yeah, like the life size Garchomp is enough. Like,
Yeah.
imagine a life size Antilamon. Oh,
Well, it'd be like the life-size Ranamon, but less sexualized, I would hope.
yeah.
How long does this go on for? Well, it was a trailer, so
Yeah, it was a good, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes a
it
pop.
was a stream from a VTuber.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Why
she's
do you
fun.
hate fun, Yami? How far could a streamer take things if they had a Digimon or a Porygon helping out? Right? I bet that with a Porygon helping out, you don't need too high of a budget. Justin saying they're really going back to Pikachu and Eevee's original cries. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying that. As much as I like hearing Ikoue Otani, who's the Japanese voice for Pikachu, like worldwide. Sorry, the voice of Pikachu worldwide, I should say.
Yeah.
Hearing it in the games when everyone else is still going, it does kind of take you out of it does kill the immersion a little bit. But Pikachu is really one of the few you can do that with because it's the same voice worldwide. They're not going to record Bulbasaur for the English audience and then Hitogane is Charmander. Fushigani?
I can't remember.
I think it's Fushigane, something like that. They're not going to record Fushigani for the Japanese audio because that would just drive the file sizes up way too much.
It's called Bulbasaur in French.
Bulbasaur, yeah. So you might get away with the Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Especially that Bulbasaur. Because it's spelled the same as well.
yeah. But the voice got annoying after a while. But she's meant to be high energy.
High energy streamer.
I catnapped through it and still woke up with playing. Yami hates fun. Fushigidane. Thank you, Justin. But she's a high energy electric type streamer, of course.
Yeah.
She's going to be like that. That makes sense. She's on brand.
Yeah, doesn't watch a lot of VTubers, I take it.
No.
Some of them are exactly like that.
Oh, some of them are exactly like that.
For a good 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours at a time.
Yeah. Stay away from Pika-me.
No, we love Pika.
Well, we love Pika-me, but Yami, I think Yami would want to put her through a brick wall.
Maybe.
Lizardon in Japanese for Charizard. Yeah, it's good.
That makes him sound like a Godzilla.
But that's
Yeah.
Lizardon, because he's
Yeah.
Don as in the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss of the lizards. Don't
Touch
touch our
our
kettle. Snap, Jinx.
Gonna get punched every time I talk now?
Yes. Fine.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that was fun. I really like her. It's just a shame that the voice acting is only for the trailers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She's gonna be silent?
It's gonna be Pokemon.
Aw.
It's gonna be because it's the Pokemon company, and even though they have all the money in the world, even though it's the Pokemon company and they literally have all the money in the world, they're not, they haven't delved into voice acting yet. And there was a trailer a couple of months ago where they had the headmaster of the school talking about the big treasure hunt or whatever the thing is for this, and it's like there was text at the bottom of the screen. It was like, voice acting is for commercial purposes only, will not be featured in game. So it's going to be the usual Pokemon thing of text boxes and just silent mouth flaps.
So we have to put on the higher energy.
Yeah. It's like,
smash that like button, everyone.
Yeah. don't mind it, but it really came to a head for me in Sword and Shield. You remember in Sword and Shield when you've got not Team Yell, but you've got the other people's goons chasing. You've got Chairman Rose's guys chasing after you, and Piers and Marnie distract them all with a Piers concert because it'll gather all the fangirls.
Yeah.
And he's rocking out and there's music, but he's not talking.
Yeah.
That was the point for me where I went, oh yeah, we kind of need to modernize this a bit, don't we?
Yeah, like considering how many voice actors they have in their employ for shows.
Yeah, but then again, they can't even pay Bayonetta, so
this is true.
Just for reference, for anyone who might not have played Sword and Shield, Spike Butt Gym.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the dub. That doesn't count. Gym Leader Piers, battle music. Oh, that is a fan animation thing. You would think it is. No, this person gave him a voice. You know what? Him singing at the gym has the same effect. Because he sings at the gym as well. Like,
London belongs to us.
Lower down the ad here. I will. Yeah, I just want the video to load up first.
Imagine Pokemon actually putting effort into their games.
I know, right?
Number 3 doesn't have a unique texture.
Yeah, go away. Da-da-da, I don't care.
Those ads used to be so fast.
Yeah, and now they just feel like... So if this works out the way I won't even do the thing again of reshuffling everything.
Yeah.
But if this works out the way I think it should.
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
Doesn't it? So it's just gonna be that.
It's like when we go live and our mic isn't on.
Yeah! Because that didn't happen today.
No, not at all. Most people not have mouths. Oh, they do.
Yeah.
It was very, very lightly done.
You're not a great singer either, but you know.
Mm.
So...
At the very least, get someone in to sing the songs.
Oh yeah!
Like, that was awful. There's a reason I haven't gotten around to actually playing that game properly.
Yeah. So and then it happens again with the thing where you're trying to run away from Chairman Rose's people. Because they gather a crowd to hear Piers singing because he's a pop star gym leader thing. So like
My mouth is open. I'm just gonna sing you guys a song right now.
Sounds wonderful. This is great. Yeah, it's such a bop. Yeah, I'm really feeling it.
Same energy.
Yeah. Hold on, let me try that one again. I'm really feeling it. So yeah, like when that happened in Sword and Shield, I was like, oh, this just feels like corners cut on the budget. And then it happened again later on, and I was just like, oh no. Like, put some money into it.
Yeah.
But seriously, stop keeping the voices mute. It was better in the older Pokemon games, not recent Pokemon. Pokemon get voice acting. You know, Black and White had voice acting.
Really?
Well, Black and White 2, there was the poison type gym leader in Black and White 2, and similar to Piers, she's a punk musician. And when you visit her gym, in both the Japanese and English versions, she actually sings.
And why couldn't they do that here? Like,
And that game is like that game. That's still like when they were doing pixel art before
Yeah.
they moved on to like 3D models.
yeah.
And the song is different in both English and Japanese.
So they recorded it twice,
Yeah,
and they couldn't even give him one.
they couldn't give it. No, they couldn't give him a single one.
Yeah, they couldn't even have him go.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah. You know,
Oh.
even la 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 la. You know, it's just
Mm.
something to not have the scene be silent.
Mm.
Even more proof that Black and White are the best Pokemon games. I think her name is Roxy. No.
Roxy Foxy. You know, if Scarlet and Violet are really, really bad,
Mm.
bad as Sword and Shield, then we can start calling it Poxymon.
Yeah. So, hold on. There's the Japanese one. There's the English one. Both uploaded by the same person. So, I will...
Gonna play them on stream? That's a
They'll
bad
be
idea.
fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Look, between the fucking video we've shown twice now with scenes from the games and things,
Yeah, but this is music. That's a
it's
different company, technically.
look, it'll be fine. So hold on. Let me just. I've done the widescreen thing. Let me just do this real quick.
We're only listening to it. You can make that small.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pop that up there because it is only music. And so this is her singing in English. It's something, right? It's not much, right?
Standing there silently singing.
Yeah. You know, which in a pixel game, you'd be like, oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You know, they can't
Yeah,
put, you
it
know.
would look better
Yeah.
in one of those.
Because you'd hear the music and everything. You're like, oh, okay, she's doing a concert.
Yeah.
Fine. And then the Japanese version.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She's spelling it differently. I think it's the name of the town. Yeah. So, like, they can do it if they try.
Yeah.
They just,
They just
don't try.
Yeah. But they've
Um,
got. I think they've just gotten to a point with Pokemon where they're like, they're gonna buy it anyway.
well, that's it, and that is what has happened.
Yeah. Here we are with a pre-order for Scarlet and Violet, so we can't say anything.
No, but
Oh yeah, if that one really isn't good,
oh yeah, I think I'm done.
yeah.
I think I'm done until
Like Arceus, I really enjoyed Arceus.
yeah, and this
There
seems like a
were-
step back from Arceus again.
Yeah, it does. Like obviously there were some things in Arceus that could have been done a bit better, but that felt like a good starting point to go from, and
Yeah,
they've not gone from there.
and especially like with the Diamond and Pearl remakes, like the Diamond and Pearl remakes were just Diamond and Pearl. It was the same code. Data miners found it was the same, like it was the same code used for the DS versions, but they just put the prettier graphics on top of it. So a lot of the same bugs and glitches
Yeah.
from the DS games you could do in the Switch versions.
Mm.
And then there was no element of platinum in the game.
Yeah.
Like when they remade Ruby and Sapphire, they didn't remake Emerald, but they did a whole extra chapter at the end of the game that paid so much lip service and homage to Emerald
Mm.
that I would happily just pay the $60 on the eShop and do it again.
Yeah.
And just because Ruby and Sapphire were so good, and some really good enemy designs as well. But now it's just it does really feel like they've gotten to a point of, oh, well, they'll buy it anyway, we don't have to try.
They're looking more that parents are going to buy it for kids, I think, as
Yeah.
well. And they're like, oh, the older crowd are going to buy it because nostalgia.
Mm.
And yeah, like it's going to make money either way.
Yeah.
Because children, they're not going to have the.
Yeah, they want 10-year-old Jimmy's parents to buy it for them, both versions. But if 30-year-old Susie picks it up,
Yeah.
fine. That's an extra sale.
Yeah. They want to keep it at the same level forever.
Yeah, and
basically.
they have come out and said that, sadly.
Yeah.
Like, they have outright said that. They don't. I think Black and White was their one and only attempt to try and have the series evolve with the fans, and it crashed and burned because the people who wanted the series to grow and evolve then went, oh, hold on, wait a minute, not like that.
Yeah.
So you can't please everyone, and at that point they just went, well, then we just won't do that again.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it is what it is. So I think we move on to the art corner.
Let's read the chat before we go.
Oh yeah. There's someone who needs help or is putting everything into a performance. It's public domain, lol. Is it? It's definitely something that makes it Sword and Shield. Makes
Sword and Shield dumber now for no voice acting. Yeah. Yeah, it just.
Now they could release an alpha and sell 10 million copies. I want to dispute that, but I don't think I morally can. Not morally is not the word I'm looking for. Yeah, my heart and soul says no. Reiko's right.
Yeah. There's a quite on the spot on version of a boiling kettle. Yeah. Pikami is our beloved kettle.
Pikami is our kettle, yes. Our 5 trillion year old kaiju.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, 5 trillion and 2.
Yes. Yeah, she is a perfect kettle. That noise gets me every time.
Yeah.
Where are we? Since they're at it, sell 2 times that same alpha, simply changing the cover and double their sales.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Meanwhile, when they give the IP to a different company to make a side game, you know what? I'm going to make the best game I've ever made.
Yeah. Pokken was very good. Bandai did really good with Pokken Tournament. Bandai also did really good with the new Pokemon Snap game. It seems whenever the Pokemon company isn't making Pokemon, it turns out really well.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Who did Arceus? Was it?
That was they have, yeah, because they had Ilka, which was like another company entirely look after the Diamond and Pearl remakes, and then their B team did Arceus. So they have 2 teams internally, one who looks after mainline, one who looks after remakes and side games and things. So it was the B team that did Arceus. So what could happen is that the A team built off of Sword and Shield, and that's what Scarlet and Violet will be, where the B team will build off Arceus, and we might sort of see those features next generation, which is only about 2 years from now, because Pokemon generations used to be 4 and 5 years apart. Now it's like, no, every second year, because they have cards, they have show, they have this. The Pokemon anime is, I think I've heard, is running into some trouble lately. They might, I don't think they'll do away with it, but they might change the status quo on it. Maybe Ash doesn't come back and they get a new.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been some trouble there with the acting and the artists not having enough time to actually put the show together physically. That's been a whole thing.
Doesn't surprise me considering what I've heard about the animation. And very fast paced.
Yeah.
Kettle heals my soul.
Yeah.
I love Pikami.
That we do. All right, so we'll jump over to the art corner section then, and I think we're ready to bounce after that.
Yeah, we don't have anything else to talk about.
No. So let me open Twitter up. Okay,
Animators are people too, you know.
that they are. Oh no, Twitter. Look, Reiko's art is on Twitter, or if you don't want to see it through Twitter, join our Discord, where it gets posted before anyone else sees it.
You just reminded me I need to put in my links.
Mm-hmm. So let's bring that back up then, and
Throw our Discord in first.
in Reiko's Patreon. Yes, join Reiko's Patreon.
And
Can confirm. very
Pixiv.
very worthwhile.
Pixiv. I always call it Pivix.
Oh yeah, Pixiv, yeah. I may have to pull it forward.
Yeah. It's fine to cover us. Whoa, that's big.
Yeah, so here's Oleamon. My perfectly ripped food. It's dinner time. It's a piranha plant. And now DeviantArt. Jeez, I haven't been there in oh yeah.
I do have one somewhere, but I think it's blank because I had an old one that I was trying to get deleted, and I can't do that because the email address doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on. I'll put it over because we're just blocking far too much.
Yeah. Oh, those teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good at teeth, Reiko.
There we are. Yeah, I like the teeth, like not even just the teeth, but the like the saliva and stuff.
Yeah.
Like connecting everything is really damn good. The font choice is pretty cool for the it's dinner time, and the textures on the leaves very good as always. Like even up here on the stalks, I love that.
The teeth and the head kind of remind me of the Langoliers.
Oh yeah, I think we were saying that last week as well.
I don't know if we were saying it about that or I was saying that about the weird heads in Yomawari. Did bring it up about them because they're black circles with teeth.
No, because you had said about Oleamon that it looked like this thing without the teeth, and then when she showed her teeth, it would, oh no, it actually is just that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
I do.
so if you don't know what a Langolier is, you'll have to Google it. They're from an old Stephen King movie.
So it's very good, and then the text free one, which is also just amazing. Gives you a better look at the body of the work overall. Just everything that's going on there, like with the legs and leaves and everything, and like
grassy leaf like arm things.
Yeah, her
those bits. Yeah.
her flowery kimono with like the weeds coming out of the sleeves and everything.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, the composition is really good. I like the pose and the positioning of everything.
The webby bit in the mouth looks really good.
Yeah, because you do get the feeling that like she is coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah, she's coming to get you.
Yeah. So I really do enjoy it.
Your plant doesn't bite, it is a failure. Rico needs to be a dentist.
Dentists are scary. So is a Lamon. But so I think that's I hadn't done an inverse drawing since Arachnemon. Yeah, that's true actually. So it was good. Yeah, no, I do enjoy like the idea of her like coming down from the ceiling to to get her prey. That's all really good. So no, congratulations again on another wonderful drawing.
Even pick that up, I don't know.
If the mic didn't pick that up, we clapped. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, I think that's everything. And I can I can testament to. Oh, bless you.
Oh, I didn't make it.
No,
I
you
thought
didn't.
I pressed it.
Aw. I can, act as a testament to Reiko's fun art because Reiko also. Oh God, it's giant. Hold on, I have to. Oh, because it's also behind everything, is it? No, it shouldn't be. No,
No, it's just really giant.
it's just okay. It's coming really freaking big. Hold on.
There has got to be a better way to resize things in here.
Unfortunately, there isn't. Think we're getting there.
What's funny is no one else could see this, only me.
No, yeah, no one else can see like the red lines that I'm just constantly resizing.
Almost there. Didn't as well.
Okay. Fine. So Reiko did this for me. So some nice Splatoon art of the other version of myself. I love the jump scare. So this is really badass. Using the witch outfit from Splatoon and then giving me tentacles and don't worry, it's not blood.
I think.
Well, if it was ink, it would be orange to match. So maybe it is blood, the blood of my enemies. So yeah, again, so joining Reiko's Patreon can confirm, really good rewards. I'll just have her sit on the desk here. Hold on. Right, go on. Yeah, you just
She's
sit.
on a broom. She can
Hover.
float. Yeah.
Just hover above. So can confirm it's worth joining her Patreon.
Sitting on your own shoulder.
Well, yeah, see, that's why I went with the desk. Cool. Sitting on your desk is its own reward. Yeah. But anyway,
These boots are so good.
they are. I love that they really do look like they look so felty. Or yeah. Hey,
Lovely.
Pedja. Welcome to the end of the stream.
We started early tonight, so we're ending early.
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up here. That one is very realistic looking, crazy. Oh, Reiko has done some amazing pieces of art for me over the last couple of months.
The fabrics always look like you could just reach out and touch them and they'd move. And
and it's been I've been grateful for all of it. So can confirm, I will pimp Reiko's Patreon because, it is definitely worth joining. And some really good pieces. I
all the art.
yeah, Ami's been getting a drawing out of me every month and will continue to do so.
Slave driver that you are.
Is it slavery if I'm paying for it? It's not like I'm trying to pay the it's not like I'm trying to pay them an exposure.
That brings up a hilarious story from years ago. But when all that stuff with the blood diamonds was coming out?
Oh yeah.
There were people protesting up in Dublin at one stage, and my friend was walking past and was like, "Why are they complaining about it if they get paid?" And we were like, "They're slaves." And she was like, "Don't they get paid?" And we were like, "Oh no." No, slaves do not get paid. So no, you're not a slave driver. You're just a
pay for those lewd shots. No, we haven't gotten around to lewding the other me. That is still something I am on the fence about. I
gave this episode a 2 and the last one a 1. You gave it
2.5 and a 1.5
and a 1.5.
Yeah.
So you're very close. I was a little bit more generous.
That would have extra cost.
Yeah.
Right. Well, look.
I gave this episode a 3.5. I enjoyed
I'll bring
the
the captures up.
You don't have to.
It's there.
It's there, yeah. But I gave it a 3.5 because I enjoyed the horror aspect without the plot.
Yep. And that is very fair. So, with that said then, but making, of course, Reiko, of course.
It would make sense to make both versions at once as well.
Oh, of course,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Clothes go on, clothes go off. Clothes
Yeah.
go on, clothes go off. I had to do it that way.
Thanks for coming to our wholesome Digimon stream.
Yeah, rock on. But no, I think I think on that note, we are ready to bounce. So one more time, thank you everyone for joining us here today for episode 47 of Digimon Ghost Game.
Thank you.
Sundays are not the same without you, and we're always humbled by the turnout. It definitely means a lot, and otherwise we would be talking to the void.
Yes.
So this coming Wednesday 19th, we will be live.
I want those loot shots.
I want see ya.
Super chats are open.
Super chats are open if you want to fund the lewdness. Super chats and super thanks are open if you want to fund the lewdness. We'll make it a community effort. Go on, cowards, do it. Do it. Dare you. But just going to grab this.
Oh yeah, it's not safe to the computer.
No. And let's go back. Where did I? Yeah, I'll overlap it here.
Yeah.
So this Wednesday, the 19th,
That's tiny.
Meg and I are going to be back live right here on YouTube with Digimon Universe Apply Monster episode 1 and 2.
I'm excited.
I am as well. I really am. I'm really excited to get back into this. I haven't watched it since it came out properly.
Yeah.
You know, and to sort of get back into it, see if what I liked about the show initially is what I still like about it. Get your opinions as we move past episode 10.
Yeah.
And because
maybe further I can.
I think it was 10 or 15.
Yeah.
You got to, but to get past that and sort of re-experience the show, I'm like it's something I'm genuinely looking forward to, and we might just have to get some Appmon friends on here, you know, sub out, give Lotmon and Wormmon a break.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll have to get some Applemon friends on the desk here with us.
Lotmon doesn't look happy about that.
No, Wormmon's like, I get time off. Do I get paid? Is that paid leave? So yeah, definitely join us for that. Any comments or anything for the mailbag that goes through on this stream between now and Wednesday will be read out on that show. But yeah, we do hope you'll.
Should we keep Ghost Game comments to Ghost Game?
I mean, no, because we're going to be doing the Applemon things every 2 weeks, I think it's probably easier to take any comments between Sunday to Wednesday, do them on the Wednesday. Any comments on the Wednesday show we can do on the Sunday, and then it'll all sort of catch up on itself.
Yeah.
So now the phase 2, I'm getting paid to draw the antagonist of each episode of Applemon for each stream. Well, that could be funny. Well, have fun. Have fun with that one, Reiko.
Yeah. As much as I'd like to give you that money, we gotta save for a house.
Oh, do I want to be watching it mostly muted? Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon. Apple friends to the boys and girls. Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon.
Your brain just stopped.
No, oh god, I couldn't remember what their champion forms are called. Because their rookie level is standard. I think it's super.
Something like that, yeah.
So hold on, let me try that again. Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon. Phone-based friends for the boys and girls. Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon. Super friends of the Applemon world. Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon. Monster friends to the boys and girls. Hey, Applemon, hey, Applemon. Super friends to the digital world. Pay me. Okay.
Watching it mostly muted, is that because it gachi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
I mean, he doesn't do that all the time.
He doesn't do it all the time. It's like a gimmick for like the first couple of episodes, and then he stops.
It's only when, because he changes his ringtone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about it, I think, after the first,
Oh yeah,
after the intro.
and then he just becomes as intolerable as any other protagonist partner.
Yeah.
So, super fans would get copyright claim because that's already a show. Touche, Justin, touche. I'll work on my parody, I guess. Gachi, 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 gachi. Yami will just not turn up for the Wednesday show. But yeah, no, so we're both looking forward to Wednesday. We really do hope you'll join us for it. The show is readily available on Crunchyroll and other places.
Sure. 5 hours later. Gachi. You're not selling it.
Well, maybe let the show sell itself then, Yami. Give it another chance. It's been a few years since it finished up. 6 years. You know, maybe it'll grow on you this time round. The characters are all very endearing. It's got a very good plot, the backbone of the character development, the ins and outs of that. The themes that it deals with, AI, transhumanism, humanity's reliance on computers to do everything, as we talked about with the calendar episode earlier on today. There are themes and things to the show that I remember not liking that search engine. Well, maybe he'll grow on you. I mean, he's no different to Gamamon or Gumdramon or any of the other protagonist partners, really. So, yeah.
Yeah, come watch it with us, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I'd give it a few episodes before deciding. And I'm not just saying that because I want you to watch it with us, but just don't judge it on the first episode where he's the most annoying because he's trying to get someone's attention.
Yeah, because the way we sort of say, oh, Gamamon's just a baby and he's doing this because he's a baby. That does apply to Gatchmon as well. Like, he is just a spoiled brat.
Yeah, he is a child at the end of the day.
Yeah, like he does like sort of not throw a tantrum, but he does sort of get pissy if he doesn't get his way about things. So
what are you doing?
I was looking for something in particular, but I don't know if the sound file I was looking at is the correct file, or I don't know if this is the file I need. Nope, that's that one. Huh. What did I do with the other thing then? Oh well, I'll have it ready for Wednesday. Never mind. Cool. Give us a shout on out for Atmon, guys. Well, they really aren't Digimon. They are built differently. And if I'm not wrong, they don't have a Digimon. Why do some people still hate Atmon? They still say they aren't Digimon. Well, it's in the title, isn't it? Digimon universe. They don't have a Digi-core. Yeah. They're more advanced Digimon. If Digimon are the ones and zeros in your computer, You know, Appmon or the C++ running the apps on your phone. All those games, those, you know, everything on your phone.
There can be more than one type of digital.
Exactly. There can be more than one type of digital. Exactly.
What runs your computer doesn't run your watch.
Exactamundo. So on that note, we are out of here. Have yourselves a great week ahead, guys. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. And if not, hopefully back here then for next Sunday for episode 48 of Digimon Ghost Game, The White Bride. Look after yourselves. Much love. Do take care and have a good morning. Bye.
Bye.